Welcome to Achievements Are Impossible, where we explore a game's ability to obtain all the achievements before losing our sanity or sleep. Since this is a brand new series, I'll give some background context. I love achievement hunting, but I have the great habit of starting a million projects or a million games and putting them down before they're even finished. I'm hoping this series solves that problem while exploring the passion I have for gaming in general. But this can't be like every other achievement hunting guide. This is not a traditional tutorial, this is an experience of the game. In fact, if a game's achievements are too easy, I'll set a personal achievement to complete. So for our first video, we'll be starting off with Wreckfest. Wreckfest is a demolition derby style racing game. It features realistic physics and damage modeling, allowing players to fully experience the intensity and chaos of high-speed collisions. The game includes a variety of vehicles and tracks to choose from, as well as a range of customization options to create unique racing experiences. Wreckfest is known for its exciting gameplay and destructible environments, making it a must-play for fans of racing and car combat games. Now, if you've played Wreckfest before, you're probably thinking, almost all the achievements are story-related, this game can't be that hard. Well, there's a total of 20 achievements, and I would consider 14 of them to be unlocked through natural play or literally given to you through the story. This is assuming that you go through every race and are completing every optional objective in the race, which can be a pain. I didn't realize it until far in my playthrough, but you can use your first try at a race to solely complete the optional objectives and then use the second race for all of the points for getting first place. If you did it in the opposite manner, you would have to do a third run, as the optional objectives may not have you ending in first place, therefore giving you less points for that race. So this leaves the 6 achievements you wouldn't get through a normal playthrough. Those are called Human Lover, Maniac Driver, Rocketeer, Cash for Crashes, Garden Variety, and Glutton for Punishment. For Human Lover, you must win 20 matches online. The fastest way to do this is to grab your best friend and pretty much boost in a private match. For Maniac Driver, you must wreck 50 opponents with a school bus. Head into a custom lobby, put it on deathmatch in your favorite arena, max out the number of AIs, put them in the super van with realistic damage. This will give you a ton of credits also, giving you cash for crashes. For Garden Variety, you must drive the lawnmower for 1 hour. Put yourself in a custom deathmatch with no opponents this time. The hardest part is remembering to wiggle your controller if you're on console so it doesn't go AFK. If you don't want to sit there idle for an hour, you can also get Glutton for Punishment at the same time, which is to get wrecked 100 times. If you upgrade your lawnmower engine a bit, you'll be able to ram yourself with enough force at the wall, wrecking yourself. For Rocketeer, many people believe you need to upgrade your rocket vehicle to get the achievement. You actually don't if you head onto this map in a deathmatch with no opponents. There's a few cannons that you can launch yourself from. If you drive the direction I go, you'll be able to find exactly the one I use and get launched for the achievement. Now that we've covered all the achievements in the game, it's time to move on to a personal achievement. This game was a blast to play. I had a ton of fun with friends and by myself. In games like these, I actually prefer the demo mechanics, but as we all know, a race is won by driving. Not this time. My personal achievement for this game is to beat a story level by wrecking every opponent on the field before the race ends. There are multiple factors to consider that makes this achievement difficult. Many races have 3 laps, some have 6, and some even have 12. This is critical as it determines how much time I will have to wreck everyone. On top of this, some story missions have car restrictions based on the rating, drive type, and model of vehicle. Now, this factor can either benefit me or hinder me. For this challenge, I decided that using a 12-lap race would be too easy, and I've not used any of those, which left me with this mission early in the game. Alright, we're starting off with lap 1 here. You can see right off the bat, the back of the pack has a little bit of a mix-up, and they wiggle out about 4 vehicles. I see this guy trying to shoot ahead of me, so I let him pass so I can slam him outside the map. His timing is going to be all off now based off the rest of the pack. We're going to tail whip that guy around the corner. We're going to bounce ourselves off that one to get a little better positioning. And now you can see that awkward timing paid off as this guy is directly headed onto traffic here. Makes a big collision right there. And we have a big wipeout around that bend on the second lap. All right, we're going to skip ahead to lap 3 now. I threw that guy onto the wall. I'm at 55 health halfway through the game. I tried to get greedy here and smack the green car. And boom, I smacked myself into the wall. I'm already down to a third of my health. We're only halfway through the laps. I'm going to still keep pushing here. All right, we're on this bend, and there's a big pile up off of the car that was wrecked by the bend. All right, knocked at least 4 people. We're on lap 3, just heading into lap 4, 6 health. All right, that guy taps me on the back. I'm 1 health now. 2 laps to go. They're starting to really pile up in the center there now. I have to play this really careful or else this run is over. People are really starting to take themselves out now though. Deep into lap 4, and it went pretty smooth for about half a lap there, and then next thing you know, it's just me and Vincent left. I'm not sure what happened to those other ones. Alright, he hit himself there on a wrecked car. I thought that was going to take him out, but at this point in the race, all I can do is watch him. I think we're both on 1 health. I'm just really trying to play it safe here. Like I said, 1 health. This could be over with the slightest mistouch. Alright, we'll let him go ahead, and he takes himself out, leaving me just to finish the last lap without hitting any vehicles, which I do. And we complete the race. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the AI luck I had this round. I probably tried this run for a few hours. As always, that's all the achievements, homies. Let me know if you liked the video, if you have a harder challenge for me to pursue within reason, or what game I should try to 100% next. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.